Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. All right. Hello, hello. Lesson 39 is called Comparing Fractions by Drawing Pictures. So, as I tell you every day, well, not every day, but a lot of days, pause the video here, write it all down, and go back and watch it and follow along and fill in the things as we need to. Okay, so make sure you've got this written down, and then we'll go through and we'll fill it out as you're watching the video. Okay? Alrighty. Here we have two circles. They are each divided into, well, one is divided into fourths and one is divided into halves. This half we could easily make divided into fourths if we put a line like that. Now, they're both divided into fourths. Okay, so on this part, this circle, you're going to shade 1/4, okay? And in this circle, you're going to shade 1/2. And notice that 1/2 is 2/4. Okay? So 1/2 of the circle is shaded, and 1/4 of the circle is shaded. And we would write that this is one part of 4 parts that are shaded. And this is one part shaded out of 2 parts that it's divided into, right? So this one's divided into 4 parts, that's our denominator. 1 part is shaded, that's the numerator. This one is divided into 2 parts, so that's the denominator, and 1 part is shaded, so that's the numerator. In this lesson, we're going to begin comparing fractions by drawing pictures of the fractions and comparing the pictures. So with these two pictures, you can clearly see that 1/2 is greater than 1/4, or 1/4 is less than 1/2. All right? Example 1. Sarah finished her math assignment in 1/3 of an hour. Ava finished the assignment in 1/2 an hour. Who took longer to finish the assignment? Draw pictures to compare these fractions. So here I've already written 1/2 in my little compare circle and 1/3. And here I've drawn 2 equal size boxes, okay, to divide, to draw the pictures to show. So you might think that 1/3 is greater because 3 is greater than 2. However, by drawing pictures, you'll see that 1/3 is actually less than 1/2. Okay, so if I divide this this rectangle in half and I divide this one in thirds, we will discover that. If an object is divided into 3 parts, each part is smaller than if it's divided into 2 parts. Then these parts are bigger. To begin, you're going to draw 2 congruent shapes. Remember we learned that word the other day. So congruent shapes mean the same shape and the same size. We draw 2 equal size rectangles, and you're going to label this one 1/2, and you're going to label this one 1/3, because that's what we'll be shading, okay? So this one's divided into 2 parts, that's the denominator, and this one's divided into 3 parts, and that's our denominator here. Next, so the denominator tells you how many it's divided into. So now you're going to shade how many we said. So 1/2, so you shade 1 of those 2 parts, all right? And then on this side, or on the bottom one, you're going to shade 1 of these thirds. Okay, so you can see that 1/2 is actually more than 1/3. So 1/2 is greater than 1/3. Since 1/2 is greater than 1/3, half an hour is greater than 1/3 of an hour. So the question was, who took longer to finish the assignment? And the answer is Ava took longer to finish the assignment. All right. So, and then down here, these fractions are written in order from least to greatest. We have 1/9, 1/8, 1/7, 1/6, 1/5, 1/4, and I did not finish. So I'm going to write, what do you think the next one is? Well, let's look at the pattern. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Feel like one of those birds on Finding Nemo. Mine, mine, mine. And then bottom, let's look at if we can see the denominator, a pattern. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. What do you think's next? 3, and then 2, and then 1. Okay, so those are the denominators, and what will the numerator be? 1 and 1. All right, so look at the pattern. What conclusion can be made about the values of the fractions when the numerators are the same? So the numerators are the same. What's the numerator? 1. And then look at the denominators. All right, so if these are written from least to greatest, you know 1/9 is the smallest, and 1/2, this is 1 out of 1, so 1 out of 1 would mean the entire thing is shaded, right? What conclusion can be made? Well, the conclusion is as the denominators decrease, the values become larger. Or, as the denominators increase, the values, increase, the values become smaller. So the larger the denominator, the smaller the actual part that you're dividing it into, right? This makes sense if you look at our pictures. So 1/2 right here is greater than, okay, so this is least, this is greatest. 1/2 is greater than 1/3. And up here, 1/2 is greater than 1/4, right? So for your lesson practice today, draw pictures to compare fractions. Be sure the drawings are the same size and shape. What's the word for something that's the same size and same shape? Remember that word was congruent. All right, so you're drawing pictures, and then you're going to compare 1/2 compared to 2/3. B, 1/2 compared to 2/4. C, 1/3 compared to 1/4. And D, 2/3 compared to 3/4. All right, I will see you tomorrow.